this here, 5, this will be a D 7th chord. So you can add a 7th, you can add 11, 13, you can add other notes to make that chord sound better. So you have 3, the basic is just 3 for those who are just starting. Those who want to move forward, it's a 7th chord. On the ukulele, you have to learn them different fingering. They're pretty close, some of them, but you've got to learn it different. Okay? Now, what I'm leading up to here is a circle of fifths. I said, you're always going to end up, if this is your primary chord for the song, you're always going to end up there and go back to it. So you usually go back this way. This. Or, so you're going to go back to resolve wherever you're at. If you're in the key of C, you're always going to go back to C. Key of G, you're always going to go back to G. So the way they wrote the song then, they used that harmony. A 7th, D 7th, G. A 7th, D 7th, G. So the next measure will be A 7th, half a measure, D 7th, half a measure, back to G. And that's the way you write music. So, especially guitar players, ukulele players, you should practice doing this, going back. E, A, D, G, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because a lot of your songs are going to do that during the song. So if you learn how to do it, then all you have to see is the first one and second one, and you know where you're going to go. You'll resolve back, all the way back to the start. Okay, then the next line of the music is just G for 2 measures.
Same as the first one.
Pardon?
It's the same as the first one.
Right. That's another thing. This is a very simple song. There's a lot of songs that are only 8 measures. A lot of songs only 8 measures, and they play them over and over. Feliz Navidad is one, over and over. But people like it. So, 2 measures, exactly the same. No, not exactly the same. Almost the same as the first. Then you come down here to measure 7 and measure 8, and you go through this again. C, G, C, G. C revolves back to G. And then a lot of music, if not all music, the last 2 measures are going to be the 7th chord back to what we call the tonic. Chord number 1 is a tonic. It's going to always go from 5 back to 1. We do a lot of mariachi music. They almost always end mariachi with the 7th chord back to the tonic. 5 back to 1. So you got D 7th back to G. 5 back to 1. So now you can learn this theory like this here just by looking at those notes once you get it all in your head and put together, and you can learn it by ear. The more you listen to it and know the theory, the more you can put it into your playing pattern. Now let's take Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Okay, Jolly Old St. Nicholas is somewhat similar, except you have to move your hand. Still only 5 notes within one hand, but you do have to move it. Now, if you look at it too, it's in the key of G. 1 sharp,
F
G.
sharp.
Every good boy does find
F sharp.
F sharp, which means it's in the key of G. Over here, 1 sharp, key of G. For those who are new, this is the way we build this here. 1 block there, 2 blocks here, and 3 blocks. This you have to learn. This is B-E-A-D, relatively easy. B-E-A-D, so this is block 1, 2, 3. And then you start adding the sharps to it, the rest of it. Now, this song, they've thrown us a little bit of a curveball. For beginners, anyway. We'll go this over again. Okay, this is C, F, G, B, E, A, D. Forget that one. You may see it in books, but we're not going to use it probably forever. B, E, A, D. Okay, this is G. Now, these chords we talked about here are the major chords. Major chords. You may see that as a capital M, or you may see it as just a J. Be written that way, okay? So that would be a C major chord. C major chord, capital M. The problem is that you also have a minor chord. And that would be little m. Everybody's got a keyboard. Take your fingers, 1, 3, 5. Put your thumb on C and just move up the keyboard from C to A. So C, E, G. Listen very close now. C, E, G is a major chord. D, F, A, now F sharp, D, F, A is a minor chord. E, G, B, not G sharp, E, G, B is a minor chord. F, A, C is a major chord. A, everybody follow? G, B, D is a major chord. A, C, E, not A, C sharp, A, C, E is a minor chord. So if you listen to the chords, the way you get a minor chord is you lower the third 1/2 step. That's a minor. C, C minor, C major, C minor. G major, lower the third, B down to B flat. Same with A. Take A, C sharp, E, lower it down. So the easiest way to start learning minors is just take your finger and go up that scale. Major, major, minor, major, major, minor, minor. And listen to them. Now on the ukulele or guitar, once you learn these chords that you know them kind of like I do, in your head, whatever, all you have to do on the ukulele to find it, okay, is you're going to lower it down 1/2 step. So once you find the third on the guitar or the ukulele, whatever string that is, you just move that finger up 1 fret nearer the nut, and you now have a minor. So once you find the C, show a C on your ukulele there. C. Okay. Now what are the strings that you're playing? Open.
It's G, A, C, E. I mean, G, A, E, C.
Okay. What you have to do is you have to find C, E, G, and wherever you can make an E, you move it down. It's easier if you get a chord chart that's got minors on it, and just see, and all you have to do is move this finger. For most chords, you just have, not all chords, but most of them, just move it down 1 fret, okay, 1/2 tone. Do you have a question?
Yes, on the 5 fingers. On the piano, where my tongue will stop.
Okay, wait, let me get the keyboard. Okay, you got 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm saying is just take this here. This is low.
The C.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't cheat. Okay, listen now. This is important. You got to try to make your body do what you want to do. Okay? You've been doing things so long. You're right-handed, right-footed, etc., etc. You can train yourself. There's people who can play the guitar very well with their feet, who don't have arms or legs. But your little finger's going to be weak. This is going to be strong. So you've got to work at training it to do what you want it to do. The same with this finger. It's weak. So don't cheat. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got to make sure that you keep those fingers in that position. 4, 5. Okay, and keep them together. That's the way they're made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when you go up, you just go 1, 2, 1, 3, 5. Okay, just go up. And then listen for the difference between a major chord and a minor chord.
C, E, G, you want to make it, make it minor, we're going to go down. If you
Lower the third, the third finger.
Yeah, if you want to make the minor chord major, it's going to make the third finger go 1/2 up.
You come down, you got to go back up.
Yeah.
It's like an umbrella. What goes up must come down. Okay, the reason we went into the minor is now, I forgot one important thing. If you're going to write a song, like this here, if you write a song against a certain key, in this case we're using G, or we could use C. So, we said if you're going to write a song in a key of G, then that's going to be the last chord, the last note in the song, probably the first, and it's going to be the most frequent notes in the song. So this would be chord 1, chord 5, chord 4. Okay. But to add some dynamics to it, to make it sound a little bit different or a little bit better, whatever, some people say a major chord is a happy chord. Say a minor chord, listen very close, is a sad chord. Not so happy. Anyway, now this here is A, this is 2 sharps, 3 sharps. If you go on your piano, thumb on middle C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise that up now to A. That's number 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th tone in the scale, on the tonic scale, is the relative minor. That means it's like a relation, an aunt and an uncle. It's your relative. So it's going to sound good in the song. So you can know in A, your chords would be A, okay, E, and back here would be D. This would be chord 1, chord 5, chord 4. So now you've got a few more chords that you can use in the song. You can use, let's make this a G. You can use a G major or G minor. Okay. G, B, D, okay. Or G, B flat, E. So if you look at jolly old St. Nicholas, then we come to an E minor. Jolly old St. Nicholas, lend your ear this way. Okay? So now you can throw in 3 more chords, or a few more chords, in the minor key. So in a lot of songs, you'll see a minor. I said it's relatively easy to make a minor out of a major. Just lower the 3rd. A little bit harder on a guitar ukulele, but it's the same